Welcome in everyone. Today I'll be showing you how you can easily cheese RYKARD and lock him out of doing anything harmful against you. Now when you enter this boss fight, you'll have the chance to pick up the Serpent Hunter, which is a gimmick weapon to fight this boss. If you keep using your charge R2s or RTs, you will keep blocking and staggering the boss. The problem is doing this will consume your FP and you'll need to drink a flask in between. Obviously doing this is an opening for the boss to attack you and therefore kill you. So how do we counter this? Easy. Starlight shards. Starlight shards will restore your FP over time. So that's how we are going to base our strategy off. So the first step and the first thing you want to consider here is getting in and getting out. You want to make sure you get the audience pathways side of Grace just outside the boss arena, because you will be picking up the Serpent Hunter and then you will be exiting the boss fights to do a couple of things. Now, one of the things that you can do to improve your chances of this cheese is actually upgrading the Serpent Hunter. It can be upgraded and it scales with strength. It uses somber smithing stones. And if you have access to Ichi and you want to take the time to upgrade it, you can buy some stones in there and you can upgrade the Serpent Hunter to +4, +5. It's up to you. It will increase the damage by a little bit, by around 400 with my experience. That's what it increased, and it's a little extra help for your fight. Now, after upgrading, we'll need to get some Starlight shards. I'm going to give you two examples of where you can pick Starlight shards. And the first one is located to the southeast of the Egg Hill Lake. And it is at the top of a cliff, as you can see here on the map. These are actually not hard to find. They are usually located in the half bowl-like structures. And they have easy access usually. That's number one. There's another Starlight shard nearby at the Weeping Peninsula, and it's also located by an altar near a cliff. In this case, we are starting from the Castle Morn Rampart, and as you can see, there is a horse jumping spot, and if you follow it to the top, you will see a church nearby, and at the end of this hill, near the cliff, you'll find your second Starlight shard. We need one for each RYKARD phase, because as you know, he has 2 phases, so we need one for each. If you have been leveling up, your mind, endurance, and strength stats will be useful here. You don't need to do it, but they will help you a little bit more. Now, when it comes to the actual plan, you want to make sure you bring a flask of Cerulean Tears, at least 2 Starlight shards, and get ready to destroy RYKARD, basically. So you want to make sure you pop the Starlight shard as you enter the fight, and the way you do this is very simple. You want to two-hand your weapon, and you want to fully charge your RT or your R2 attack. Now, when you do this, notice that I'm not spamming the attack. So I'm doing one attack, and then I do this little side step, which is a brain exercise for me to count 1 second or about 1 second, so that I don't run out of stamina. That's very, very important. For phase 2, when you have time, make sure you drink a flask of Cerulean Tears to restore your FP and use another Starlight shard. And phase 2 is basically the same thing. The most important thing that you can do here is pay attention to your stamina, as you never want it to go completely empty. So if you do that, you will easily defeat RYKARD and he will never be able to do anything else. Now, it's possible that you could do this without a Starlight shard if you had an amazingly high mind stat with lots of FP, but the Starlight shard seems to be the easier method. So this should be an easy kill on RYKARD. He should be able to get his Great Rune and his Remembrance. But yeah, so if this video was helpful, make sure you give it a like, hit the subscribe button, feel free to follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you all on the next one.